Okay, guys, welcome back to part 2 of the grind to Ultimate Champion. So far, this journey has not been easy because right now I am Diamond 1. I was Diamond 2, but for the past few matches that we played, faced leaderboard players either currently or those that were leaderboard players for 2v2 in the past. So each match has been incredibly intense. And I would say pretty frustrating because leaderboard players are just so damn good. But we didn't lose them all, but we also had a difficult time, but we still came through on some of the matches. So that's what today's video is going to be about. Today's match is against a past leaderboard pro and his partner as well. So hopefully that is exciting for you guys to watch. And for future plans in terms of this series, it will pretty much just be continuous uploading of just us grinding with comms as well. And I'll occasionally also mix in like a few other videos. So be excited to see that. But yeah, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And as always, like and subscribe if you can. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to be doing some reflective commentary for this match because I think that it would be better. So, we start out the match here, of course, being kind of intimidated by the top 100 2v2 title. But nevertheless, we were like, okay, we have to lock in here. So, that's what we started doing. And a really good ace from my partner right there, straight in that middle there. And not a very good serve on the next point, but that's okay. We move on. And then here we wait for them to serve. Okay, and then they hit it to the right. I set because I was not making the flick shot if I attempted the spike there anyways. So I chose to set. And we managed to get a point like that. It's very good. Here, very good, I want to say flick by the other TSH there. Just going straight to that diagonal line. And a good receive by me. We go up, hit the net, and they received it. And then here we were like, okay, set, and then spike. But that one did unfortunately go out. But it was really close though. It was really close. So here, yeah, here he served like really towards the outline, so I had to like tweak myself to receive that. Okay, here they didn't really do that well. Not much to be said there. And then, okay, I know I serve here. A really good quick, really good quick. Caught both me and my partner off guard. So yeah, it's just really hard to sort of guess how they're gonna spike. Here, we don't talk about that. We do not talk about that spike. We most definitely do not talk about that spike. Okay, so here again, I set because I knew I couldn't make it. Teammate unfortunately hit the redirect out, but that is okay. It is only 6-4, not a massive down. And you can notice how the opponent is always serving to my partner. So that really forces me to run and only leaves me like two choices, because it's either I spike after I run or I set, which is the more likely thing I would do because it's just so far away. Here I set because my partner was like right in the middle, and here I hit the net unfortunately. But you could see that my intention was with the counter spike. Here it was a nice thing, and then we did the set spike. So that is one of our like go-to moves. My partner does like a really like quick lean into the set and just hits like a really nice angle, earning us that point. Yeah, I tried to go for another counter spike, but didn't quite get it off. Back block, not really back block, front block actually. Managed to hit over to their side. And we have the ball back here now. And then I go for a nice down W tilt there, whilst delaying in midair. Here I turned on the chat because I was like, that's too distracting, I don't want to see it. And a lovely ace by my teammate here. So that was very good. Bringing us to 7 points. Now we continue here. And I should not have jumped there. because they got an easy point just by me jumping. So always remember to stay on the ground, folks. Always remember, because the second that you like step off the ground on second touch, they are just going to set it and you're not going to be able to receive it. And here, a really lovely ace by me all the way in that back corner there. You can see that lovely score effect that I got. Fun fact, I was number 777 to buy that score effect. So that was pretty exciting. I also recorded the moment that I got it. So let me know if you guys want to see that. But yes, we continue here. Here I got a really nice spike in, but they did catch it. And here we are so lucky that did not go in, because he set it a bit over. So his teammate was not able to spike that. Again, we are playing the top 100 of 2v2. So to be doing 10-10 against them is a pretty gnarly feat, if I do say so myself. Here I got super lucky with that, like, what is it, soft counter, I think, soft counter. So we got the point there, just I guess by luck, but also by a bit of calculation. Here was a really good receive by my teammate. I set it to him and a nice S tilt straight to the back court. So you'll see us doing a lot of those combinations because it is our most comfortable. And here I back block to get the ball away from them. And I believe I set here, yes I do. And a super quick spike just like that. And that is our main sort of threat and attack with the set and spike. Here I read his spike, so I come through, and then here I miss again. I did manage to save it with a bump. I tried to set block again, but didn't quite get it off this time. And see a really lovely set by his teammate, allowing him to W tilt straight down, earning them that point. Okay, here I had to dive because I was not able to set, because otherwise it would have been too low. And obviously my teammate didn't expect it, so we didn't get the point there. Here, my teammate went for a really nice W tilt there. He did delay it a bit because the ball was a lot higher in the air, so it gave him that time to delay it. And here I'm not really sure what happened. I guess they just sort of fell asleep or something. Realistically speaking, they should have gotten that spike, but they did not. Here, it was a really nice spike set. No, set spike, sorry. Because the guy failed the redirection jump and then his partner saved him. So that was just lucky. Here we catch the receive, and I go for a really nice left spike. So both of them were sort of positioned to the right, so I was like, okay, I might as well go for a left spike here. And again, you'll notice that I am serving to the Sanu, I believe, yes. Because, oh yeah, that's another thing. So when you get into a match and you see the styles, for me right now, the most common ones are like time skip Hinto and then Sanu. In those cases, it's easier to first serve to the Sanu because otherwise it's like much harder to receive the time skip Hinto's set spike, especially when they're set directly up. So that's why we choose to serve to the Sanu for the first player. Now we continue here. A really good receive by my teammate. I set to him here. And he tries to redirect, but it doesn't work out that well. And here, again, I sort of read that guy and I set block towards him, but he didn't quite make it because the ball was on our side. A really lovely line shot by my teammate there, which was insane as a serve. Like, they were not receiving that for sure. Here again, I set block to read them. They did a back block and we reset. A nice set, but unfortunately his teammate did not hit that. But otherwise that would have been a really good attack. Here we start off with a serve. Oh, a nice quick by them, but it was caught by my teammate. And here I don't know what happened. I was clearly like in the ball and I still was not able to set it. So volleyball devs, please fix that. Here, I set a bit backwards, which was my mistake. Normally I do set towards the antenna or more to the left. So my teammate wasn't expecting that, so he wasn't able to get that. Okay, I was just making many mistakes in these last two rounds here. And I don't really have much to say apart from it was just a really bad unforced error. Here he goes for a nice spike and then teammate back blocks that just in case, you know. And I was actually quite surprised they received that, to be honest, because I hit it like super quick. Okay, and there we go. You can see me sort of waiting for him to fall down before I spike, and that's what earned us that point. Here I back block again for the ball. So you can see it's sort of just habit by the time, like if the ball is close to net, I will normally just back block to get that. And my teammate as well, because it's the easiest for us to get the ball and stop them from making an attack. Here, a really nice receive by them. I was ready for the spike, but he hit it out. Sort of looked at him there like, that's not really the greatest spike ever. And here we reset again for point 24. Yes, point 24. And they just got super unlucky because obviously the guy's magpul hit the net. And then a really nice quick there and a good receive by me. My partner miscommunicated here with me with the forward stuff. And we did not win that point there. So it's really important that you guys have good comms. We were obviously in VC at this point. So that's why some of our players, you can tell, are linked. And here I dived, hopefully I made it. And I did in fact make it, even with the lag. Tried that, a good receive by me, still lagging, and then my teammate magically scores, and that's GG.